Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to the show, the last show in the present series. And if you want to know what I'm doing during the summer, I'm opening an Italian restaurant. Oh yes, Prodona di Casi Billicatoni, Mario. But as there's nothing very Italian about the name of cotton, I think I'll call myself Papa Piccolino. Taste my food in Italian style. So if you're fond of eating a these and don't object to Parmesan cheese,
there's no one quite so easy to please as me. An Irish even man of Harley.
Also begins to like that hint of garlic.
That's all you ever say.
Look, your macaroni Joe.
Every blooming day.
No wonder you're so phony, Joe, and giddy at the rate.
Well, give us the best of the bangers and mash me mother used to make.
Look, you're telly Joe.
I've heard the same for years.
Look, you're very telly Joe.
Look, it's coming out my ears.
You've got to fill your tummy, Joe, for heaven's sake.
Well, give us the best of the bangers and mash me mother used to make. Bangers and mash.
A macaroni.
Bangers and mash.
A minestrone.
Give us the best of the bangers and mash me mother used to make.
Right.
Mambo Italiano, hey Mambo Italiano, go. You mix up the Italiano, you got crazy, do the mambo like a crazy Anna. Hey Mambo, go over tarantella, hey Mambo, don't wanna mozzarella, go, you. Mixed up the Italiano, it's so delicious, get a hubby in the pizza. Hey Kumba, we love he dance rumba, but take some advice, Paseno, learn how to mambo. If you're gonna be a square, you ain't gonna go nowhere. Hey Mambo Italiano, hey Mambo Italiano, go. So let me get delicious in the pizza with you. Mambo Italiano.
Come along, my bambinos. I have a bigger surprise for you. Here's the top of the hit parade, Peter and Gordini.
Please lock me away and don't allow the day here inside where I hide with my loneliness. I don't care what they say, I won't stay in the world without them.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like you to hear our up-tempo version of Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, with Grisha Farvel on the trumpet and Kenny Clare on the drums. And may the better man win. Thank you. Now, for my money, anyone who's written and starred in a radio series like The Goon Show, a stage hit like The Bed and Sitting Room, and a television series like The Goons has a pretty fair claim to be called a star of stage, screen, and rodeo. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think it is? Spike Milligan. Is that all right?
It's all live.
Yeah, not Spike Milligan.
No, I'm Ringo and the Beatles, mate.
Eh? Well, where's the Beatles?
In here, mate. You don't believe me, do you, mate?
No, I don't, mate.
Right, mate.
All right, mate.
I'll let you hear them then, right?
Right, mate.
Ready? She loves me. She loves me. She loves me. Right, that's enough of that, right? You satisfied? Oh, we didn't impress him up there, did we? No, and you'll get it for nothing, you can't grumble. Can I borrow your spectacles, Bill?
You may,
Right.
certainly.
Ladies and gentlemen, with the aid of a prop assistant and only one wooden leg, I shall now give you my impression of the world-famous Billy Cotton. Wasn't bad for nothing, Bill.
Did you have to come here?
No, I didn't. It was the money. Bill, you've been cold for a long time.
Right.
Bill, what's the next thing on the trick? Right, oh yes, now then, Bill, a trick.
Yes.
I'm reading the card. I want you... You get paid, still. I want to make you disappear now, Bill.
Yes?
I want you...
Right.
I want you to give me a number, I can't see. Give me a number between 1 and 100.
60.
Correct. Off you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that many of you have seen the Hoot Nanny show, or the Heat Nanny, or the Hart Ninny. I'm not quite sure which. Note the extra string, free of charge. Right. If you pull that, you hear the sound of the flush. Right? And now then, I can never understand what they're saying on the Hoot Nanny show, and I want to give my impression of what the Hoot Nanny show sounds like. Can you hear me? Anybody speak English? No? Right. It's easy for me then, right. Oh, here the hen hither, nagger nang the new. Hey, the hen hither, for the harm new. He stood up chair Bartin in 1842. A punch come the skittle and he never saw the new. Singing, hi the diddle dido, hi the diddle dee, hi the diddle dido, hi the diddle dee. Then they come to the sad bit, which happens to be my act, right? Oh, yeah, the diddle dido, he went off to the war. He had something shot off. And he never saw it anymore. That's enough of that, I can't say it. Ladies and gentlemen, during the fight between Cassius Clay and, who was the other bloke? He got punched in the head, and this fell off Cassius Clay's head. You all see it. And he picked it up and he said, "Don't you dare do that again, lad." Right, now then, I only come once every 5 years, stand it, folks. Now have here an ordinary piece of iron, as you'll find in anybody's weekly wages. Solid iron, folks, listen. I'm going to bend this in my teeth. Toothless audience tonight. And now then, folks, if anybody give my trumpet, I'd like to you to bear with me while I bring with you anybody here over the age of 109.
109, they're all 109 here, folks. Here they come. Oh, dear, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, keep taking the hormone tablets. Watch that fellow. Oh, dear. Steady, Bill. Steady, Bill. 18 marriages and still doing it. Never mind, Bill.
Tonight, folks, I was going to play one of Bach's trumpet voluntaries. And then I thought, why should I? He never plays any of mine. So we'll try, I haven't played this for a long time. We're going to try The Saints Go Marching In. There's not many of them left.
Are you ready, lad? Are you ready? Oh, dear, oh, dear. Keep taking the hormone tablets. Right? 1, 2, 3.
Like Harry Seacombe, didn't it? Go away. Now, many of you seem to have noticed that I haven't done one of my recitations lately. In fact, I've had hundreds of viewers writing to thank me. Just for that, I won't. Instead, I shall ask you a riddle, and that goes like this. What is it that has 5 legs and always bares its teeth? Well, the answer is Russ Conway at a grand piano. Get it? 3 legs on the piano, and, well, let him explain it to you. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Russ Conway!
Thank you very much indeed. On the last show, 3 weeks ago, I played a tune called The Spartans, called The Spartans. I've been waiting for Stanley Baker to ring up ever since and say he's going to make a film of it, but he hasn't rung yet. Tonight, I would like to take one that was in a film and still is, the very lovely theme from Lawrence of Arabia.
too bad, eh?
It's all right.
Very, very, very nice, Russ.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Cockney. Thank you.
Just think, the last show in the series, eh?
Yeah, so you were saying.
Well, aren't you going to ask me where I'll be appearing during the summer?
I thought you weren't going to plug your summer show this year.
Oh, so I did, Russ. Quite right.
Well, thank you very much.
But if you do happen to be in Jersey...
I see. Well, I won't.
And you.
Thank you. Actually, Bill, I'll be moving house this
Where
summer.
to?
Where to? Certainly not the Jersey, that's for sure.
Eh? See, I asked a civil question.
Talking of questions, Mr. Cotton.
What's that?
I think you and I have to ask the people a question.
Oh, yes, you mean.
Of course.
What will they do
without us? What will they do without Bill and Russ? Viewing is going to be tedious. What will they do without us? What will they do without you?
And you?
What are the customers going to do?
Not on BBC One, but Two.
What will they do without us? They've got some fresh announcers.
And a thriller serial.
And some new comic named of Danny Kay.
That's the fella.
And some leftovers from that was the week that was.
And an international cabaret.
Yes, that's for us.
Mesdames et messieurs,
And Signorina et Signore,
meine Damen and Herren, ladies and gentlemen,
presenting the cabaret à la Coton.
here's a little
German song everyone knows. I diddle, I diddle, plop, and back. Go on then.
How's that, eh? Well now, you know, if you ask me, I've got too much I-diddle-diddle and not enough pom-pom.
You're joking, of course.
How can they do without we? When we have such versatility.
They're saving us, Bill. That's what it must be.
Please explain that to me.
Well, it's easy to see. We're for BBC Three.
Now
That's for us. They'll never do that without us.
Yes. Now, Russ, as I'm sure you know, the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest this year was the Italian entry.
Oh, yes, Nono Leta Permati. Get out of that.
Thank you.
All right.
And bolt the door.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Right. But it has since been given English lyrics, and it's now called This Is My Prayer. And here to sing is Kathie Kay.
This is my prayer, my only prayer. When the night comes and all is still, on my pillow, this is my prayer, that he will care, really will care.
Thank you, Kate. That was lovely.
Thank you, Jeff.
We now have a young man who first appeared on this show just before Christmas. He's appeared several times since then, and as always, I am delighted to welcome him back. Ladies and gentlemen, Ted Rogers.
Thank you very much indeed, Bill. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How do you do? What wonderful times we're living in, aren't we? I mean, just think what's happened over the past few months. The Beatles conquered America, BBC opened their second channel, Clacton became independent. The thing that sticks in my mind more than anything, really, has been man's great advance in space. Now, folks, when you think about it, just 9 months ago, there was a Russian man and woman up there. A year before that, there were 2 Russian men. In all, the Americans have launched 7 men into orbit. And us? We sent up a bleep. How dare we? Right, the Russians and the Americans did that years ago, but this bleep was ours. Great Britain. The Americans put the rocket on the back of it to get it up there. Our bit cost 3 and 11 and went on the end. With all these bleeps going around up there, I bet you're wondering how are they able to tell which is which? But it's very easy. Up at Jodrell Bank, they just tune in. They pick up the Russian moon, that goes bleep, bleep. Pick up the American moon, that goes bloip, bloip. Pick up the British moon, that goes bleep, I beg your pardon. Because you know what it's up there with, don't you? Telstar. All those tiny little satellites they use to bounce television waves off. There's half a dozen of them up there, all revolving round once every 40 minutes. Look! Oh, never mind, there'll be another one along in a minute. Of course, and this means now we can get television from anywhere in the world. Did you see that transmission a month ago from Japan? Did you see it? From Japan. Exciting? Oh, it was more than exciting. It was, well, dull. You can tell it was from Japan. It was introduced by a Buddha-like figure with slit eyes who bowed 3 times and said, Richard Dimbleby reporting. And this also means that now, of course, they're going to get some of our programs. Already they're very busy translating them. For instance, they've got Doc Green. Because that series about that honourable father and son who live on their old junk. Steptoe, yeah. Then the Z cars, they love Z cars, only they call it Z rickshaws. This is great, they love all this, but how do you think they're going to feel about some of those American war films that we've been getting on Sunday afternoon? Come on, fellas, let's give them hell. Let's give them those good old war cries like gung-ho, pork chop hill. Go home, Yank. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna laugh. Here I am on my own in the middle of the jungle with just a small patrol. There's just Chuck, Charlie, Harry, and Sergeant Utsantan Gimaran Gebrowski, the Irishman. Well, they can all talk about their experience, their nerve, and their guts, but I'm here to play it by the book. Let's have a look at the book and see what it says about a situation like this. Dark night, yeah. Cloudy, uh-huh. A new moon. Chill wind. Gotta find some place to bed down for the night, said the gamekeeper to Lady Chatterley. Wrong book already. There's only one thing for it. I better check with headquarters. Hello? Hello, headquarters, please. Oh, what was that? STD. Oh, just a minute. Hello? Hello, sir. Look, I'm in the middle of the jungle. I got 1,700 Japs on my right flank. What do I do? Play it by the book. But, sir, they're coming over the hill. Forget it. There's only one thing to do. I'm not worried. I've got our greatest instrument, the baby bazooka. Come on, sweetie. On a count of 3, we're going to blast them. 1, 2, let it go now. Good job I'm not superstitious. Are you superstitious? I used to be. In fact, I've still got 4 years to go and a mirror. Mind you, it's not just me, it's superstitious. Even Charlie Drake, he's afraid to walk under a black cat. Superstition. Take the wing of the moth, the ear of the bat, make up a brew with an old tomcat, stir by night with a hickory stick, and serves you right if it makes you sick. I'm right up. What? Superstition may be right or wrong. Supernaturally very strong. Soon you know how far to go along with superstition. Evolution starts a long way back. Evolution can go off the track. Even you can find your falling jack with superstition. Pow! So keep your fingers and your eyes crossed when you cross to the sunny side of the street. Don't step off the sidewalk, avoiding a ladder, a truck may run over your feet. Universally it's understood, universally looks bad or good. You need only give a knock on wood of a tree. More models is that unobstructed play with the gypsies in the woods. You believe it's unlucky to be unlucky. Ducky, why would you believe it's unlucky to be like me?
Thanks, Ted. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's film time. Yes, hang around and have a look at this, mate. Let's have the screen. Come on. Nice screen. You know, in 1926, when we used to race at Brooklands, I bought my first racing car, and what a time we had testing the new models, in those days. I remember Johnson, my mechanic. He got very upset when I drove one car too fast on the trial, as if I'd do a thing like that. Anyway, let's have a look. Lights out, please. And would the ladies please remove their hats? Well, they nearly got us. The family retainer was Laurie Johnson, the young lady was Julie Devonshire, and the car was supplied by Pierre and Company. Now, you've all heard the phrase, our next guest needs no introduction. Gets a bit overworked, but with our next guest, it can never be overworked. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me very great pleasure to welcome back Frankie Ball.
Tonight, I mustn't think of her. Music maestro, please. Tonight I must forget how much I need her. Please, Mr. Leader, play your lilting melody. Ragtime, jazz time, swing, any old thing that helps me ease the pain that solitude can bring. She used to like dancing, so please don't play a waltz. And she danced divinely. I love her so, but there I go. Come on, play your lilting melody. No more memories. Swing out tonight. I must forget music, maestro. Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost, losing dice were tossed. My bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go. Now you're here, now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear, I found my way. For love came just in time. You found me just in time. Changed my lonely life that lovely day. Hey! Just in time. I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost, losing dice were tossed. My bridges all across, nowhere to go. Now I know just where I'm going, no more doubt or fear. I found my way, for love came just in time. You found me just in time, changed my lonely life for that lovely day. Now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going, no more doubt or fear. I found my way, hey, for love came just in time. Just in time, it's my lonely life for that lovely. Hey, you changed my lonely life, that lovely. Hey, yeah. Thank you very, very much. Thanks so much. Good to be on Bill's show again, and, well, Bill Cotton suggested I sing this, my next song. It's from my latest film, title is It's All Over Town. Everybody's heard about it. Cotton Garden Porter shouted, it's all over town. I love you. It's all over town. From the city to the east end, and in Piccadilly West End, it's all over town. I love you. The pigeons in Trafalgar Square know the secret of the way we care. Big Ben shining on the midnight air. There's that house will swing and a bat. That's why it's all over town. There's no use in us pretending we can have our happy ending. It's all over town. I love you. That's why it's all over town. There's no use in our pretending we can have our happy ending. It's all over town. I love you. I love you. Yeah, yeah. I love you.
Thank you, Frankie.
Thank you.
That was marvelous.
Thank you very, very much. Bill, I hear say this is the last of your series.
All right, all right. Where are you off to for the summer?
Well, no in particular, Bill. As a matter of fact, I'm in town all summer.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
At the Palladium.
The Palladium?
Well,
that's nice.
You've heard of the Palladium, haven't you?
Well, yeah. At least you got a ticket for my car standing out.
Oh.
Anyway, thank you for coming. And you know we've all enjoyed your performance. And wherever you are in the summer, as well as you know this, we all wish you the very, very best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Friend, isn't it rather nice to have friends? Isn't it rather nice to have friends to rely upon, shoulders to cry upon? You must have friends. Friends, how can you get along without friends? How can you get along without someone to help you out when you are down and out? You must have friends. Ladies and gentlemen, as you already know, this is the last of the series. We don't want to make it sad, because we'll be back. And may I say, we all think this, wherever you go for the summer, we hope you have a real good time. We really mean it. So until then, friends. Nothing is quite complete without friends. And if you ever meet the one who will be part of my life from the start of life,
In 50 minutes, the ultimate in 60s TV craziness, the man with 3 buttocks, amongst others, in Monty Python's Flying Circus at 9:40. Sounds awfully nasty, doesn't it? Perhaps you should let Dr. Finlay take a look. The opening episode of the 7th series